What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Bonnie Tyler, and we're returning to the very best of Bonnie Tyler compilation. Thank you again to Michaela. And the next track is Bitterblue. All is one word, I have to point out, but whether you separate it into two words or smash it into one, it feels like the sentiment is pretty clear, and that it is both melancholy and bitter, which sounds like someone who's hurt. It sounds like someone who is upset at some events or situation that has transpired. So already there's sort of a prologue emotionally that seems to be apparent, but it will be up to me to pick up what I can on a first listen to figure out what that was, whether it's still ongoing or whether there's any chance for restoration or redemption. It certainly sounds disappointed and sad, so I wonder if there'll be a twist in the tale or a surprising turnaround to that, or indeed whether Bitterblue actually has a distinct meaning outside of what on the surface you would be inclined to think, or certainly I would be inclined to think. So let's give it a listen. This is Bonnie Tyler, the track is Bitterblue, and it's part of her very best of compilation, which I believe is the early 90s. I forgot the last time I looked at this. It looks like 92? 93? I think it's 1993. In any case, here we go. Bonnie Tyler, Bitterblue.
This love is a sacrifice. My heart ain't big enough, babe, for your paradise. Oh, darling, I'm crazy after all these years. Don't throw away my love, babe. I'm not a lonely child. Tomorrow's such a long time. My dreams are running wild. Oh, darling. I give you all my love for free. My tears are full of memories. Give me love, give me all, baby. Catch me when I fall tonight. Bitterblue, bitterblue, breaking up is hard to do. Bitterblue, you know that I'm too proud to cry. If you would change your mind, don't throw away this love, babe. Love is hard to find. Oh, darling, I'm crazy after all these years. Come and sing a little room, babe, in your heart for me. We can make it better. Love is a mystery. Oh, darling. Give me your baby, catch me when I fall tonight. Baby.
Oh, a very dramatic tune. So, sonically, it wasn't quite what I expected. Maybe just given the flavor of the title as it hit me on the page, I expected something a bit heavier and more ballad like. But this was grand. It almost had like a marching quality to it. It was very powerful sonically. Now, lyrically, it was sort of in the realm that I thought, but maybe more nuanced emotionally, which is to say, it sounds like it's the end of a relationship. It's the breakup is happening, but it sounds like it's happening more because of the feeling and sentiment of the guy on the other side. But she's acknowledging that it's happening, and she's saying it's very hard to do, but she'd be over the rainbow if he changed his mind, and she's trying to remind him that love is hard to come by, and it might be a mystery, so it's not easy, but she really is struggling with the idea of this coming to an end. But yes, it feels like there's a confliction and a desire to maybe find a way to restore it, but ultimately she seems to be resigned to the attitude of the other partner. So yeah, it's a more complicated tune emotionally than maybe I expected. But her rasp, I mean, there's a couple moments in particular where the scratch just really has this awesome quality. So I get it. It's, I didn't know this going into this deep dive, but understanding that it relates to, the surgery that she had, it feels like a happy accident, if you will, because it really gives her a unique quality vocally. That, I've heard other singers, like Laura Branigan is another singer who can really put some rasp and some scratch into her powerful belts, but it sounds different than Bonnie. So Bonnie just has this unique, I can't even think of the, like, edgy sort of delivery. Like when she really lets it go and that rasp and scratch comes through, there's an edginess, a sharpness to it that just doesn't find itself in a lot of other female vocalists, or any vocalists for that matter. So I think it really fits a track like this, where there's a pain even as she's sort of calling out to the other person to say, hey, have you considered this? Have you considered that you and I, like, even separately, might never find this again? And, is it possible that you could somehow, like, find yourself to come back and to meet me on this? But again, it also sounds like she's saying maybe this is just part of breaking up, and it's not something that comes easily, and it's something that is going to be a struggle no matter how you approach it. So yeah, a very nuanced song interpersonally and emotionally, an incredible song vocally, and a surprising song sonically, which again had more of a grand type of feeling than I would have thought. So another cool one. Looking forward to the final few on the album. I think we're down to the last 4 now. And the next one is Against the Wind, which also sounds like a struggle. It sounds like having to push and fight against natural forces, whether those are literally natural and weather-related, or whether the winds are interpersonal and emotional, maybe because of a particular person's actions or attitudes. So yeah, it seems like there's going to be more struggle, which might lend itself once again excellently to her vocal talents and characteristics. Luca and I will see you next time. Let me know what you think of this, and I will see you then. Peace.